Okay, we're underway at Daytona. Good field of 15 here. The German driver is very quick. Someone's got caught up on the wall there. Not too sure who that was. So I got punted out there by Boss, the Japanese driver. So all of a sudden we're back to last in 15th. So up front, Cobber, the German driver. Someone else wide at the back there, tag in 3. S7R, Bradley gets up the inside, carrying he gets turned around as well. So real mix up now. Moneyman Davo, he's got a penalty, 7 seconds. Game Boy Alex is in this race. British driver here, Cyrilly, a lot with penalties. Scotty McDixon, Bradley's back here, 6.5 second penalty. Rash, TC's up in 12th. D-Mock, myself, Boss got dealt with by others. Moneyman Davo's clawing his way back as well. Bradley back in 13th after serving probably quite a lengthy penalty. So Cobber and the German guy, a little bit of a gap there to tag, and there's 7. Cyrilly and Rash are both quick players, side by side there for a little bit. Closing in on the 2 ahead. So Game Boy's had a moment. Loses at least maybe 4 spots here, I think. Maybe 3. Got one of them back. Game Boy cops a 3-second penalty. He gave someone a bit of a tap out then. I think it might have been the British driver. So Shirley looks like he's clear of that bunch there now. Another pack forming behind here. Mandover, D-Mock, Bradley. There's that 3 wide through there, it's not going to work. I think Moneyman Davo went off. Yes, it was. Driver all out of shape there. Sort of split the pack up a little bit, put a gap between everyone. His connection was a little bit sketchy. He goes around big time there. So I had to use all 3 compounds of tyres in this race. 20-minute timed race as well. Tyres and fuel were turned up to a higher ratio. So Scotty McDixon's got out by himself. Ahead is Cyrilly. S7 tag. Fattel in 2, Copper in P1. S7's image a little bit jittery there. It makes it hard to race these guys when they're like that, because you don't really know exactly where their car is. So the Ford just has the straight line speed to hold anyone off, even with the draft. So a few pit stops starting to happen now. Scotty McDixon having a good race here at the moment, up into P6, likewise TC, running on the hards. So he's got good track position here. The British driver in 8, Moneyman Davo up to 9. And Bradley just goes around there. And again he goes around, just gassing it up too quick, too much. So Copper's just come into the pits, running around on mediums. S7 follows in him, as does Tag. German driver also, Cyril is in. Scotty McDixon looks like he's coming in. TC looks like he'll come in, he's low on fuel as well. Tag got in with 0 fuel, so he's really worked that out pretty well. Yeah, TC dives in, looks like everyone's coming in here. Game Boy pushes on. So Rash had been in earlier. He's got Cyril behind him, then Game Boy. Scotty picked up a pit lane line crossing penalty. So most players have been in, a couple of short fills, change of tyres. Moneyman Davo has a slip up there, so the British driver gets through. TC is now in 11th, 10th for myself, Demock in 9. Scotty's got his penalty to deal with, so he might lose a spot here. Unfortunately, it's on the fast part of the track, so the penalty really hurts here. So Demock gets through, as do I. So top 5, we got Rash, Fatal, Tag in 3, and a fair bit up the road is S7 and Cobber. On board with Fatal here, just to see what his lines are through here. Back now in Tag's car, following Fatal after he just passed. Very hard to catch it once it's on the grass. So back to 7th now, behind Game Boy. Behind Tag, we've got myself, D-Mock, Scotty McDixon in 10, British Driver back in 11, Moneyman Dave 12, TC. So we've dropped 2 drivers. So S7's currently in P1 with Cobber behind. German in 3, Rash is up to 4 here now, Shirley in 5. Tag's back to 6th after getting past Game Boy, which would have assisted with the penalty that he had. Game Boy very deep and wide there. So a couple of Lexus and AMGs in the race, but predominantly the Ford GT. Moneyman Davo is still learning the circuit, so he's finds himself in 12th. TC not far behind. So these front two have got a great lead over the rest of the field here. Looks like Rash is closing in on the German player. So I had to come in and do a tyre change. I ran quite a different strategy which didn't really work all that well, but it is what it is. So the British Driver and TC go through, Moneyman. Game Boy Alex just went really wide there, off into the grass. Rejoins with D-Mock right behind and Scotty McDixon. Scotty went off in the grass. He's got it back on the black stuff. TC's gone around, gets clouded by Game Boy. Had nowhere to go. Cobber's into the pits. So dropping back through the field. Game Boy looks like he's up and running again now. Moneyman in 9th, myself in 8th. British driver in 7. We've got Cobber and Rash in the pits. Don't know why Cobber's filling 100%. Copper comes out in P5, tags up to 4, Cyril 3, Fatal in 2, and S7. Must be getting to the dying laps now of the race. Got a fair gap there. Likewise, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, very spread out here now. So S7 comes in for a late pit stop as well. D-Mock's got by Game Boy. Scotty McDixon lines up next. So the German driver out in front at the moment. Cobber comes back through into P2. S7 just pops out of the pits in front of him, relegating Cobber back to P3. Rash goes through into 4. Shirley's out, tags out. I come through into 7th. As you can see, it's getting a little bit darker, cloudier. Moneyman Dovo in 8th now. Game Boy. Scotty McDixon's having a look. Looks like Game Boy pulled over. He's on hards, whereas Scotty's on medium, so he had the speed advantage. German drivers in, all fueled up. Change of tyres, they pop out in 12th. TC's in the pits. Effecting tyre change, taking on fuel. German driver, his turn now for fuel. So Cobber gets by S7. So maybe there's more laps in this than what I originally thought. So a bit of fuel saving going on here now. And Fattel pops out in P3. He's done a short fill, he's on hard slow. So Cobber's got the tyre advantage being on softs over these two. Rash a little way back here in 4th. Shirley and Tag behind. Then myself in 7. D-Mock 8. Scotty McDixon, Game Boy, Moneyman's in the pits. British driver through. Moneyman just got out in front of them, so Moneyman's in 11. And TC in 13th. So you can see Cobber's opening up a gap already here on S7. In S7's car here. S7's looks like he's having real trouble adapting to the tyres. Scrape of the wall there is not going to help your speed. Yeah, I thought they might pick up penalty there. The track limits coming out of the chicane. So they're going to drop back here now, just as they were drawing in. And Shirley in 4 and 5, Tag in 6, T-Mock 7. Scotty McDixon 8, Game Boy 9. 10th for myself, I've just gone on to hards. So if my memory serves me correctly, we don't have too many more laps left in this. Moneyman in 11, British Driver in 12, TC in 13. So Cobber's just knocked out a 1:45.710, quickest lap so far. Nice gap over S7. They've still got Fatal behind him. And Fatal pulls up for some reason. And they pulled out of the game, which was strange in itself. Time's up, so everyone from P4 to P5 is finished. So you got Cobber, S7, Rash gets elevated to 3 now, and the rest of us getting home. D-Mock in 6, Scotty McDixon in 7, Game Boy spins it out across the line in 8th. 9th for myself. Moneyman Davo for 10. British driver gets home for a P11. And then we've got TC in 13th, who's just dropped out as well. So the top three is still on their final run home. So there's the win for cover. P2 for S7. And Rash for P3. So thanks for watching. Please give the video a like and we'll catch you on track next.